my name is Trina and this is my podcast about knitting. And today my little boy is with me. He is on summer vacation and so there is no school right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Skjønner du hva jeg sier? No. He doesn't understand what I'm saying. He does have English in school, but he just finished first grade, so yeah. I want to start with saying thank you to all my viewers and my subscriber. And if you are new to this podcast, feel free to comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And I also want to thank you for sitting down and spending some time with me and my little boy. Skal du fortelle hva du heter?
My name is Oliver.
Og hvor gammel er du?
7.
He's 7 years old. Today I am drinking coffee from my rose mug, and actually I did just film the whole podcast episode and then I realized I forgot to turn on the microphone, so there was no sound. I did buy a microphone to try to eliminate all the autofocus noise, and I hope the sound is good. Yeah. Let's see. First, I want to show you a finished object. I finished my second Novice sweater and I am really happy with how it turned out. I did make this a size smaller than the last one because if you remember, it was not really the best shape, and I think that might be because of the yarn that I was using. It was some alpaca yarn and it was like really fluffy, and it was some places it was really thick, some other places it was thin, and the fabric I think was too dense to really have what's it called? Oh my gosh. Drape. It wasn't draping the way I wanted to. So I tried a different yarn, went down a size, and this fits perfect. And I did actually notice when I filmed this earlier that one sleeve is shorter than the other, but that's okay because I don't think anyone would really notice. The only one who knows is me and now you, and that's okay. I decided not to fold down the neckband because I really liked a slightly higher neck for this one. Yeah. And so I also, just let me get this around. I started another project. I wanted to make a design with my own hand-dyed yarn, and this is Huldra. Okay, hold den I ro da, så folk kan se. And there are little grey, white, purple, brown, blue. And so I decided to brown. He knows all the colors in English. I'm really proud. He actually, when he was like 3 years old, he always said the color names in English. And I remember we went to buy him some new sneakers when he was 3. And he was like, I want yellow. Or, well, in Norwegian it would be Jag vill ha yellow skor, which means I want yellow shoes. And I remember my dad asked me, does he even know what the colors are called in Norwegian? I was like, yeah, of course he does. He just really liked to say the English names. Anyways, my new design that I'm working on is a top-down raglan sweater. And this is, as I said, my Huldra colorway. I did use only one skein until I separated for the sleeves, and after that I started alternating skeins with the helix method. And it is a really simple design. I do not have a ribbing on the top, but I'm planning on putting an I-cord on it. I was trying to do the I-cord cast on, but my cast on stitches with the I-cord, they got way too loose, and yeah, I figured it would be easier to just pick up stitches at the end and make an I-cord. And it has on each sleeve, there's a slip stitch down the center on both sleeves, and there is also the same detail down the spine. And there will also be an I-cord around the wrists and around the hand. And I think I'm going to call this for Skadi, which is a mountain goddess, because it's kind of a, at least I get kind of mountain-like feeling when I see this yarn and how it's knit up. And so I am really happy with how this yarn is knitting up. And you actually can't see where I started to alternate skeins, and I think maybe well, you can actually see a little difference, but I think because it's so heavily variegated, or what I should say, I have a suspicion that maybe you wouldn't see too much of a difference without alternating, but don't take my word for it, because I honestly don't know, but I have seen that with another yarn I dyed earlier, that I couldn't see where I changed the skeins. And so this is, I'm about halfway down the body. It is knit with fingering weight on 3mm needles. Yeah. And now he is really eager to show a hat that I knit for him. It was not yesterday, but the day before, I decided I wanted to take a break from the sweater and just make something really quick. And he has been asking a lot lately that, Mom, can't you make me another monster? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it, okay. And then, have you made a monster? Have you made a monster? No, I haven't yet. How do you want it to look? Okay, I want red and black, he said. And I was like, okay. So I found some scrap yarn and made this little guy. It was really quick, maybe an hour or so. It's DK weight. I did not write down the pattern for this one. I did take some notes, if I remember correctly. And I wasn't really planning on writing the pattern down. But then he asked me today, Mom, did you write the pattern for this one? And I was like, no, I didn't. Well, you have to. Oh, but why, I asked. Yeah, because then people can buy it and knit it also. So I guess I'll be writing the pattern down, but I'm not sure when I'll do that. And he has one square eye and one round. It was really simple. I just started at the top and increased until I got the width that I wanted, and then a couple of rounds just stuck in it, and then some decreases, and then I separated for the legs, casted some extra stitches in the middle, and I knit the arms and sewed it on. And then I wanted another quick knit to use up some scraps, and I did have some leftover yarn from a sweater that I made for my dad for his 50th birthday that I wanted to use for something. And I've been meaning to knit mittens for my boy since like October, but I haven't gotten around to it. And so after I finished the master, I did cast on some scrappy mittens. I did not use a pattern, just started at the top and increased until it could fit over his hand. And then I did an afterthought thumb. And I did make them a little too big so he can grow into them. And today I decided to crochet a string to tie around his wrist so they won't fall off, because they are a bit wide at the bottom. And I just sewed it down right here so he won't lose them. I think I used about 4 hours, maybe 3-4 hours to make the pair. And grey on top and grey thumbs. And what I did was, after I was finished increasing, I did 4 rows of every other green and grey, and just rest green, and then I picked up the thumb and knit them in grey. And I'm not sure how much yarn I used. I didn't check, but I'll put them on the scale and figure out how much I use, and then I'll make a project page. Well, I did make a project page, but I'll write down the amount of yarn. They are wet right now because I blocked them last night, and they're not completely dry yet. And so, after these mittens, they used a whole lot, can you say a whole lot less, yarn than I thought it would. And so I had more of this green and grey. And I decided to cast on a hat. Vill du ta på det borta och visa? He wants to show the mittens on. So. And they are really thick. It's Reuma Bums on 5mm needles. So it was really quick, and it is thick and warm. 100% Norwegian wool. So it's really sturdy, but also soft. Especially after blocking, it softens up quite a bit. And I'm sorry, I can see that I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera. I have to stop doing that. Hvor lurer vi? And so I made a hat as well to go with the mittens. And I was planning on doing the same thing as I did with mittens, start with the grey and start at the top and use that for the crown shaping. But I didn't have enough to do that, so instead I cast it on with green at the bottom and did some grey color work. It fits perfectly after blocking, at least, because it was really short at once, even though I followed the pattern exactly. I did use the Anthology pattern by Tincanknits, which, if I remember correctly, is a free pattern on Ravelry. I think it was free. I really don't remember because it's a while since I bought it. And this pattern is actually amazing because it's a lot of sizes in 3 different yarns. I think you can, I'll check. Iron weight, DK weight and silk weight, and it gives the instructions for let's see, newborn, baby, toddler, child, adult, small, medium and adult large. And there's also two different cowls in this pattern. It's a regular cowl and a tubular one. So it is a great pattern. And I also use Tincanknits Strangebrew when I knit the sweater for my dad. And then I'll try to put a picture here. I'll have to see if I figure out how to do it. I think I know how to do it, but I haven't tried it yet. Anyways, I did use the Strangebrew pattern to make the sweater, and I also bought a hat pattern by Jori Lindvik with moose on. Because he wanted a hunting sweater with green on top with grey colorwork with a hunting motif, and then grey bottom. Let's see. You can find it in my project page on Ravelry, but I'll try to put up a picture of the sweater here. Let's see. Then it's time for the card of the day. Could be from them. He wants to show a citrine crystal.
And yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
Oh, and purple.
Yeah, and that's an amethyst. We keep a lot of crystals in the house because I'm not just
2 crystals.
Riktigt. I'm not just a yarn addict, I'm also a crystal addict. And saying that, it sounds really bad. It can. I mean, crystals, not like, yeah. Okay, I'll just stop. The card of the day is trust. I'll see if it will focus. It wants to focus on my face, but yeah. Trust, which tells us that we need to trust ourselves. Ska du hålla? Och hålla den foran kameran då. Trust your instinct. Trust your gut feeling, your inner knowing, your intuition. You need to trust the universe. Trust the signs we are given. Trust that the angels are here to help us and guide us. And trust, where was, I'm sorry, it's a little distracting with this little one. Trust that you know what is best for you. Trust that you know what is right for you. Trust yourself to be who you truly are. Trust that the angels and your guides and the universe are here and give us signs. Huh? And trust that everything is going to be okay and that everything will happen just the way it's supposed to happen. And sometimes when things are hard, I know it's hard to stay positive, of course, if something's going on, but just trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to, and everything will be okay eventually. And so, until next time, bye. Okay, hello again. He wanted to show you his Pokemon cards. Okay? And I know this might not be too interesting, but he's really into Pokemon, and he was super excited to podcast with me today, and he wanted to show you, this is Squirtle, I think?
Yes.
Do you have any other ones? Vad heter det?
And Bellsprout.
Ah, Bellsprout.
Oh, Gengar.
Gengar.
Caterpie.
Caterpie. Seal. We actually watched the Pokemon movie the other day. He really hates it when I say, okay, movie time. Oh mom, do we have to watch a movie? Can't I just play Minecraft? What you did? And I was like, yeah, but you've been playing Minecraft all day. Maybe we should do something different. Mom has found a movie that we can watch. Yeah, but mom, you always find these boring movies that you saw when you were little. It's so boring. But the fact is, he actually have liked every single movie that I found. And so I decided to find the Pokemon movie, which I saw when I was little. And it's really fun that he is into Pokemon, because that was a big thing when I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s. And so it's nice to see that he has interest in something that I actually know something about.
Dratini.
Dratini? Mm-hmm.
Gummy. And gummy.
Gummi.
Gummy. Oh, gummy.
Ja, en till.
Tuggummi.
Och polyworm. I don't know if the cards are showing up really well on the camera because the ghostly. Because it's
Grimmer.
glare from the window.
Grimmer.
Grimmer. That was all his Pokemon cards. Oh no, he has more. Yeah, that's how they look on the back. They're really cool.
Bye.
Okay, bye.